And welcome into Millard South. The Patriots are taking on Bellevue East Chieftains today here at Larry Ribble Court. Going to be a phenomenal matchup, and it's Jam the Gym night. A lot of people here, sellout crowd, but let's take it to the booth here. I'm Wilson Dittman, joined alongside Mason Signoff, and a very, very special guest, Braden Schmeeding. Braden, how are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Man, getting ready for this great game. We see Millard South going into second semester, trying to get hot, and they play a Bellevue East team that has been struggling as of recent. Mason, what do you see on this game? There's no audio.
When I look back at how this team started, sure they wasn't pretty 0-5, but they won 3 out of 4 games to end the month of December. So I think it's just going to be about consistency and getting back on track.
And Braden, I believe I cut you off. Your audio didn't go through. How are you today, Braden?
Oh, I'm doing good. How are you guys tonight?
We're doing great.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good point there, Mason. It's just all about being consistent for Millard South. And the Chieftains are a good squad. They made the state last year, almost beat Bellevue West in the first round. They have a lot of very talented players, especially freshmen, that we're going to have to watch out for today. But on the Millard South side of things, it's all about being aggressive, being physical, and see if their star players can come through for them. Anything else to add, guys?
Play some basketball.
Play some basketball. And stay tuned during the stream. There's Pancake Man also here. It's a very busy night here at Millard South. We might have a little pancake review sometime. What do you guys think about that? But we will be back in about 2.5 minutes for tip-off. Be there. Starting lineups. Getting ready to take court here at Larry Ribble Court. Again, busy night at Millard South. Jam the Gym, Pancake Man. A lot of good things going on, and a talented Bellevue East team will go first. Starting off with number 32, May Gilmore. Tania Wilson up next. Maya Weber, number 20. Lavio Jones. And last but not least, number 12, Johnson. And now getting ready for Millard South. The starting lineup for the Patriots. First off, Abby Duro taking the court, number 2. Number 11, Belle Lucero Minor. Number 12, now Morgan Timmons. Number 24, Jordan Frericks. And last but not least, Macy Kupta, point guard, number 33. And let's get this thing started. And again, if you're just joining us here at Millard South Media, got a fun broadcast ready for you. Both teams getting ready for tip-off. Jordan Frericks will do the duty for Millard South. On their side, we have number 32, May Gilmore, 6 foot tall for Bellevue East. She wins the tip easily, and let's get this thing underway. Jones getting it started. Great ball movement early on by Bellevue East. Three-pointer on the way. Got it! First shot up and good for Tania Wilson, the star freshman. Interception there, steal. Bellevue East going quick, being aggressive. Puts up a layup, no good. Rebound Frericks. Gerald bringing it down the other end. Got to slow this down if you're Millard South. Find a good shot. Timmons driving inside the paint. Puts up a tough layup off the glass in for Morgan Timmons.
That's the way you want to respond to the Patriots.
And Tania Wilson right now, number 23. That's one of the star freshmen in all of Omaha, averaging about 20 points per game. Best player on the squad. She's a face that you're going to want to know for the next 4 years if you follow Neb Preps. Weber driving inside. Layup, got it. Millard South on the other end. Belle Lucero Minor driving along the baseline. Ball goes out of bounds. That'll be off on her. Just another mistake that we see from Millard South all year long. Got to clean those up.
Number 13, Jayla Cleveland.
Wilson will bring it down the floor. Jones. Back over to Gilmore. Back to Jones. Again, being patient now, setting up the offense. Weber with it at the top of the key. Guarded closely by Cleveland, who's coming off the bench today. Checked in early on. Tough pass. They're lucky it stays in bounds. Now under 10 seconds on the shot clock. 6 seconds. Need to get a good look. 4 seconds. Puts up the shot. Mid-range J. No good. Rebound Cleveland. Millard South pushing the paint on the other end. Timmons. Layup. Got it. Oh, but they're going to call a travel before the shot. It will not count.
Tough miss.
Call for a travel there.
Bellevue East, 6-5 this year. Looking to get a big win here. This is a very talented squad. Three-pointer on the way. Got it again for Bellevue East. Lovia Jones.
And when you leave her open in the wing and corner spot, expect her to make those shots.
Three-pointer for Duro now. Got it on the other end. Back-to-back threes in this one. Both teams starting to get fired up.
Duro, a great hustler and great handles, and she fits her position perfectly.
Duro with active hands stays with Bellevue East. Jackson driving inside, now kicks it out. Jones gets fouled. She'll go to the line for a pair.
Foul on the Patriots.
Nope, looks like they called that on the floor, so an inbound coming.
Foul charge to the Patriots, number 11, Bella Lucera Minor, her first team foul. And for the Patriots, 21, Gabby Hessenkamp.
Hasenkamp checking in for Millard South. Looking to inbound, they get it to Wilson. She puts up the layup, got it! Tough layup for Tania Wilson.
Wilson scoring.
You're seeing a full court trap look that Bellevue East has went to back-to-back times in this year. Bella Lucero Mile, pass over to her. She'll drive inside, puts up a floater, no good. Rebound Bellevue East. Gilmore gives it off to Wilson, and she'll bring it down the floor. Gets it over to Jones, now back to Gilmore. Missed the first layup, now kicks it out to Wilson. She puts up a three at the top of the key, no good. Gilmore fighting for it again, Millard South. Nope, Wilson gets under it. She'll feed at the paint and now go to line for two. Good job, Bellevue East getting multiple possessions.
Number 13, Jayla Cleveland, her first second team foul. Maya Weber at the line.
Both teams need to slow things down, but Millard South, you're already seeing early on, they need to crash the glass. First free throw for Weber, got it. Weber's a player averaging 7 points per game, 4 rebounds.
Yep. She's a great hustler and great on those fast breaks.
Second free throw, no good. Kupta bringing it down the floor now for Millard South. Gets caught up. Now she'll drive inside. Tough layup, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Millard South. Nope, travel beforehand. And nope, I was right originally. Goes out of bounds. Millard South has it. Kupta to inbound. Finds Hesenkamp on the wing. Gives it back over to Kupta. She puts up a three-pointer. No good. Air ball. Bellevue East trying to go quick now on the fast break. Just throws it all the way up to Weber. Goes out of bounds.
Patriots ball. Timeout taken by the Patriots. The 30-second timeout. 4 minutes, 11 seconds in the opening quarter. 11-5.
And there is a timeout on the floor. We're going to take a quick break with them here on Millard South Media. 11-5. And welcome back to Millard South Media. Student section getting riled up off the timeout. The band is coming through once again. Patriots down 11-5, need a bucket. Kupta gives it over to Lucero. Back over to Duro at the top of the key, slowing things down. Can be patient offensively. Duro now drives inside, kicks off over to Lucero. She puts up a three-pointer on the wing. No good. Wilson comes down with the rebound. Ooh, nice little behind the back move. She'll bring her across the midline.
Yep.
Jones now with it. Feeds off to Gilmore. Good ball movement by Bellevue East. A step back move by Wilson did not work. Millard South falls under it, and they're going to have possession here.
Possession to the Patriots.
Duro gives over to Hasenkamp. Does not take the three, now gives up to Kupta. Good look. Feeds over to Lucero. She finally puts up a floater. No good. Gets her own board. Puts up another one. This one goes in off the glass. Bella Lucero Minor with a big play. Jackson on the other end. Guarded closely by Kupta. Gives off over to Jones. This is a guard-oriented team for Bellevue East. They need their star players to come through in order for them to win. Feeds Wilson inside the paint, and that's too easy for the star freshman.
And that's just a great example of them utilizing everyone and having great passing.
Hazenkamp on the other end. Gives over to Duro. And she travels. Eyes got ahead of her. Feet moved too quick. And that'll call it every single time.
For the Chieftains, number 2, Zoe Howard.
Bellevue East now. 13-7 early on in here. Student section getting going. Wilson puts up a 3. No good. Kupta fighting for the board. And he'll go out of bounds on her.
Chieftain ball.
He'll stay over here with the Chieftains. Wilson inbounds. Duro with active hands. Fighting for it. Gets the steal. One-on-one fast break. Puts up a layup. And one for Abby Duro. That's pure grit by the point guard.
And add that one to the highlight reel, am I right? I mean, my goodness.
Number 12, Bernard Jackson, her first. That's a 15 foul. Duro at the line.
Duro got it. Bellevue is now on the other end, trying to get it to Gilmore, and goes out of bounds on her. Millard South starting to gain a little bit of momentum. Bad pass. Timmons somehow keeps it. Corus now with it on the wing. Spin move, driving inside, kicks it out over to Hazenkamp. Good defense early on here from the Chieftains. Millard South struggling to find a good look. Kupta now driving inside, kicks it over to Corus again. Curls will drive in. Kicks it out over to Timmons. 10 seconds on the shot clock, and Wilson finally gets the steal here for Bellevue East. Fast break, one-on-one. Tough layup by Jackson. She'll go down, and it'll be Millard South ball. I mean, she just flipped that ball up, had no chance of going in. Looked like it went out on Millard South. I think there was a foul on the floor, however. Millard South, Chorus, three-pointer on the way. No good. Cleveland gets it, and she'll go to the line for 2.
And Cleveland's a player that can bring, those bursts of energy when the momentum isn't really on her team's side. And when the offense is driving into the paint, does a great job.
Free throw for Cleveland, no good.
Checking in for the Chieftains, number 11, Linnea Jones.
Jones checking back in for the Chieftains. Second free throw for Cleveland on the way. Got it. Nylon for Jayla Cleveland. Bellevue East needs a bucket here, only up 2. Defeating Gilmore inside, too easy for the 6'2 center.
Gilmore scoring.
Hazenkamp will bring it down the floor. Gets it to Timmons. Need to get across that timeline. They're going to draw a foul. Looks like that's on Weber.
Foul charge to the Chieftains, number 20, Maya Weber, her first 13th foul.
That's the first for Maya Weber, third here in this first quarter. Hazenkamp will bring it across the timeline. Gives it off to Lucero on the wing. Patriots down 4. Need a bucket with under a minute remaining here in this first quarter. Jam the gym night at Larry Ribble Court. Good ball moving along the perimeter. Lucero driving inside baseline. They're going to call another foul on the floor by Bellevue East. That'll go on Zoe Howard.
Zoe Howard, her second 14th foul. Duro in for the Patriots.
Duro checking back in for Millard South. Not much height on the floor. Need to get a bucket with their star players. And Duro's really been that consistent figure all year for Millard South. When they need a bucket, that's who they go to. They throw it across the court over to Timmons, and now they're going to slow things down. About a 10-second shot clock difference between shot clock and game clock. Kupta with an easy layup. Shot clock almost off here. They can hold for the last shot if they want to do just that. Chieftains up 2. Wilson will hold it at the top of the key, slow things down, set up the offense. Get one good look here. Got to be patient. Millard South, see if you can have active hands. Wilson, crossover, top of the key. Trying to find someone to pass it. Gets it over to Weber. Now feeding Gilmore inside. Kicks off to the corner. Three-pointer on the way. Gets it off in time. No good. Air ball. And that'll be the end of the first quarter here on Millard South Media. The Patriots just down 13-15, and we will be right back with a special interview in the second quarter. And welcome back here to this second quarter. Bellevue East up 2 points, but have been held cold as of recent. Steal over there by Kupta. It's a 1-2 fast break, easy layup, up and in. Tie ball game, 15 apiece. Steal from the Patriots. They've had active hands defensively. They're taking advantage of some bad plays here by Bellevue East. Timmons fakes the three, now drives inside. Puts up a layup, no good. Gilmore with the board for the Chieftains. Setting up the offense, being patient. Wilson puts up a three-pointer on the wing. No good. Rebound, Weber. And she'll be fouled before she gets a shot off.
Foul on the Patriots.
Duro with the bucket. Patriots now with the lead, 17-15. Need a bucket right now if you're Bellevue East. Gilmore with it on the free throw line. Now kicks it over to Jackson. Jackson at the top of the key. Puts up a three-pointer. No good. Rebound by Frericks. Kupto bring it down the floor. Taken away, but she gets it right back. Now feeds Duro. Three-pointer on the way on the wing. No good by Abby Duro. That'll be a rebound by Gilmore.
Foul on the Patriots.
And it'll go on Millard South.
Number 24, Jordan Frere. Her first second team foul, Cleveland in.
And we are joined with a special guest today, Braden Schmieding. It is Gym and Gym Night, and Braden is an alumni of Millard South Media. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions today about your experience at Millard. And welcome here, Braden.
All right.
Braden, how are you?
I'm good. All right. You said you had some questions for me, so fire away.
Well, first off, let's just talk about where you are right now. You're at Hastings. You're on the Hastings Media Program. Talk about Millard South and how that really formed you to go to Hastings.
All right. Millard South Media, it was a good time. It really got me started and interested in like what I'm doing now at Hastings. It's and Hastings is a very much larger scale production, but even like roughly the same size crew. Like we have a campus of no more about 1,000 students, and not a lot of people are interested in doing media. But we still have a good crew. We have lots of scholarship prospects here from the metro area, and 3 people I know from Papillion La Vista High School that are all there on scholarship.
Yeah, that's a good point there by Hastings College. They have a great program. So Jam the Gym Night is where all the elementary school kids and middle school kids from the Millard South District basically come in and they watch some basketball. Talk about your experience being in Millard for elementary and middle school.
All right. So, yeah, when it came to elementary, I started out at Sandoz Elementary. Hopefully there's some other Tigers out there listening. Love the teachers there, but most of them have either switched schools or retired by this point, which, I mean, they got to do what they got to do. If they've hit their time, they've hit their time. And for middle school, I always was rocking with the Central Cyclones. Great community there. And even great teachers. I've been seeing a lot of familiar faces there still sticking around. And a little fun thing about it, I believe it was my sophomore, junior year, can't remember exactly. We were hosting Unified Bowling District at Western Bowl, home turf, and we won the title there. And me and my teammates, who were also Central alumni, we all went up there and we started doing a little victory lap around Central.
It's a great story. Yep, Central and Sandoz, great schools here in this Millard School District. I mean, they're all good schools. It's a great district. And we're going to have some more questions for you, Braden, as this game progresses. But let's go back to it. Bucket there by Macy Kupta. Patriots back in front, 19-17. Great game here in this first half. Millard South fighting for a big W. Jackson on the top of the key, feeding Gilmore. Now gives off to Wilson on the corner. Guarded closely by Macy Kupta. It's been phenomenal on defense today. Now Jackson. Gets it over to Jones. She puts up the three-point on the corner. No good. Rebound by Wilson. Second effort, up and in, but no good. It was after the foul. And Wilson's not happy about it.
Like you were saying, Wilson, there was a lot of good defensive coverage there. That's the one thing that will really help the Patriots out tonight. Good defense, good coverage. Keeping the Chieftains from scoring is the goal of everything tonight. Keep them from scoring because, like you said earlier, this is the same crew that made it to state last year, and a lot of young people still got to be on the court for the next couple of years, while Millard South has a completely new set of faces here.
Absolutely. There'll be a timeout on the floor after the bucket by the Chieftains. That'll be a full timeout. We're going to take a quick break with him here. 3:30 left to go here in the first half. And welcome back here to MSM. Patriots down 1 point against the Chieftains. Trying to get a bucket here with 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Timmons gives off to Duro. She's been the hot hand so far for Millard South. Gives it back over to Timmons. 3-pointer on the wing. Got it! Morgan Timmons! That's a response, and the Patriots are back in the lead.
Definitely those plays that you really want to see from the Patriot offense. Definitely keeping some hands out towards the Chieftains, making sure that it stays close, but keeping the Patriots in the advantage.
Weber with on the top of the key. Gives it off to Wilson. Back over to Weber on a little pick and roll. Blocked by Lucero. Right back to Weber. She misses the second chance. Great defensive play from the Patriots. And this defense is looking stout. That's where you shout out the coach, Ben Thorne, first year for Millard South. He's doing a great job with this new crew. Timmons, another 3-pointer. No good. A little bit of a heat check. Bellevue East on the other end. Wilson, 3-pointer on the wing. No good. Rebound Jackson, no good layup. You're going to want that one back if you're a Bellevue East fan. Duro gives over Lucero, pump fake. And just loses the ball inside the paint. Both teams need to slow things down, and there's a double dribble. Sooner or later, when you're just going quick, you're going to make a mistake like that. Give up a bucket or give up a foul or even turnover.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Wilson. Trying to make quick plays while the clock is now under 2 minutes. Definitely trying to make those quick plays. You'll have a little mishap here and there, just like we just saw the double dribble on the Chieftains. And that just shows that these refs are really keeping a close eye on everything, making sure the game is being played pretty fair.
No foul there. Basically bodied Lucero. But she just missed the layup. Fans aren't happy about that. Bellevue East keep playing. Minute 30 left here in this first half. Patriots up 2. Jones guarded closely by Timmons. Back over to Wilson. And this is the hot hand for the Chieftains. Patriots run a 2-3 zone. Went back to that all year long. Jackson on the wing, guarded by Chorus. Now gives it to Weber. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Air ball. Rebound by Jones. A lot of second chance buckets. That'll be too late for the shot clock. But the Patriots really need to box out on the defensive board. We've already seen about 10 or so offensive rebounds by Bellevue East.
I will give Jones a little bit of props there. She was getting pressured against the corner, and she almost stepped out, but she managed to keep it in to avoid any out-of-bounds calls. But unfortunately, still took the hit with the shot clock violation there.
Now under a minute left to go. They're feeding Chorus inside. Now kicks over to Timmons. Back over to Lucero on the wing, guarded closely by Weber. Little half-spin move. Euro step, layup, got it! What a move by Beryl Lucero Minor. She is crafty inside the paint. The Patriots with their largest lead today of 4. Jackson driving inside on Timmons. Now kicks over to Wilson. Back over to Gilmore now. Weber, pass up a 3, feeds Gilmore inside. Easy bucket for the 6'2 center. Shot clock is off. 15 seconds left to go here in this first half. Patriots, looks like they'll hold to get the last shot. Be patient. Hazenkamp with it on the wing. She'll drive inside. Kicks it over to Timmons. 3-pointer on the way. Got it by Morgan Timmons! And the shot clock expires. The Patriots have a 5-point lead going into halftime. Crowd getting into it here at Larry Rivel Court. That's a great way to end things. And real quick, guys, what did you think there about that first half?
Honestly, it was all good. It was all good plays from both sides. Both teams started out with strong defense, strong offense on both sides. But as we kind of saw nearing the end of the first quarter, the Chieftains were getting a little bit sloppy. They took on 3 fouls within the last 2 or 3 minutes, And honestly, if you're trying to go for the win here, that's something you don't want to be doing.
Yeah, Bellevue East is a very talented team, but we're seeing just a lot of sloppy play, even for both teams. But Millard South really taking advantage right now, and that's why they have the lead, Braden. Mason, what did you see out there?
Well, Wilson, I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat anything. This season has been rough for the most part, and they've kind of had, you play the cleanup game, fixing things as the year progresses. But that's what has to be done during a full-on rebuild like this. And as we've seen them this first half, they're really progressing. And it's so important for these players and coaches to notice those small progressions so that they'll turn into achieving goals.
Absolutely. This is a momentum win for Millard South if they do, in fact, do that. On the other side for Bellevue East, they need to get back on the right track. Very talented team. We'll be back in about 8 or 9 minutes for the second half. And welcome into Larry Ribble Court. Second half almost underway here. Millard South leading 27-22. It's been a phenomenal first half. This will be a big win for both teams, but our Patriots are on top so far. I'm Wilson Dittman, joined alongside Braden Schmieding and Mason Steinhoff. Guys, what did you see out there in this first half?
The first half was started out pretty even when it came to offense and defense comparisons. And like I said before halftime, at the end of the first quarter, Bellevue East did get a little bit sloppy, took on 3 fouls in about 3 minutes, which if you're going for the win, you don't want to do that. And on the Patriots side of things, the Patriots calmed down a little bit when it came to aggressiveness. They toned it down, and that's what kept them. That's what they did to keep the score tight and the ball in play.
Absolutely. Have it with the first possession, up 5. Duro guarded closely by Wilson. Puts up a left, got it off the glass. Abby Duro had a great first half. Gets them going there with the points.
Yep, and Abby Duro is really the one, to be the one to stem, be the foundation for this Patriots offense and their approaches and schemes while on the court.
Patriots now take their lead to 7. Biggest lead of the game so far, and if you want to go for the win, you got to keep the plays tight, keep the fouls out, and you got to just make your shots, and the win will be in no time, honestly, for them.
Lucero drives baseline, got it!
And I think if the Patriots match Bellevue East like physicality, because Bellevue East is a really physical basketball team, they should keep their lead and get out of here for a win.
I do agree with that. Yeah.
Another steal there by Lucero. Back over to her. She'll drive baseline once more, puts up a tough layup, fouled. And she'll go line for 2. Braden, I interrupted you. What did you have to say?
Yeah, I was just saying, I agree with you, Mason. If the Patriots can match the Chieftains when it comes to physicality, that would definitely lead to the win. As long as their physicality doesn't draw too many fouls, which we're already seeing again by Bellevue East.
First free throw for Lucero Minor, no good. She drills the second one. Jones will bring it down the floor, guarded closely by Lucero. Now with Jackson, gives over to Weber on top of the key. This Chieftain offense has been patient. 3-pointer on the way by Jones, got it! And there's the answer the Chieftains needed.
Yep, and that's the way to get back on track.
Now force a quick timeout. And we'll take a quick break with them. And welcome back. Patriots up 7 here. 6 minutes left to go here in the third. Duro will bring across the timeline. Her and Timmons have been the hot hand. Lucero now with it on the wing. Guarded closely by Jackson. Kicks it over to Kupta. Jackson trying to force a steal. Kupta gets under it. Nice pass over to Frericks. Now a little bit of a fast break. Timmons will drive baseline. Good defense by Weber. Kicks out to Duro. 3-point on the way. Got it by Abby Duro. 10-point lead for Millard South.
That play right there was definitely one you like to see. You almost have your player going out of bounds, but then throws it back inside, saves it. 3-point like the out of bounds didn't almost even happen.
Wilson on the other end gets the layup. See a full court press look from Bellevue East. Millard South gets across the timeline, no problem, but then the Chieftains force a steal. Jackson on the other end. Gives it over to Jones. She'll drive inside. Now kicks it over to Weber. Passes up a three, gives off to Wilson. Now Jones once again puts up a three-pointer. No good. That one's rebounded by Lucero. She'll bring it across the floor. Over to Timmons. Fast break, 2-on-2. Kicks it over now to Duro. Back over to Timmons. Fakes a three-pointer. Drives inside on Gilmore. Backing her down. And there'll be a foul on the floor by Gilmore. Wilson will bring across the floor. Gives it over to Jackson. Now trying to feed Wilson in the paint. Now go out of bounds off of her.
Patriot ball, checking in, 13, Jayla Eagle.
Patriots definitely keeping a good eye on where the ball is. They've been very observant, trying to keep their hands off the ball if it looks like it's going out of bounds.
Having trouble getting across midcourt, and then there'll be a travel.
Chieftain ball.
That was a travel on number 12, Morgan. Sorry. Yeah, that was a travel on
And welcome back to this one. Patriots up 8 here on Jam the Gym night. Chieftains need a bucket here to get back in this one. Wilson driving inside. Step back. Throws it all the way over to Jackson in the corner. She puts the moves on Duro. Floater. Got it. Nice move by number 12.
Jackson scoring.
Continue to see this full court press look by Bellevue East. Has not forced many turnovers. They've been lenient about Millard South bringing it across the floor. Spin move by Lucero driving inside. Puts up a left-handed floater. No good. Gets her own board. Good hustle. And she's ripped to the ground. Hits the back of her head. And looks like she's okay for the meantime. Unnecessary by Bellevue East, and she is all right. Just one of those plays. Looks like she is all right. Gets up, no problem. She's going to stay on the floor.
Yeah, like you said, Wilson, that was definitely a little bit of unnecessary roughness there. But like you said, she did stay in. She came back up just fine, staying in, and still putting pressure on the Chieftains.
Ball.
Ball goes out of bounds. Ball to the Chieftains, though. No, I stand corrected. Sorry, it was ball to the Patriots. It was out on the Chieftains.
Foul on the Chiefs.
Wilson's getting a little heated down there with the fouls that are being called on their teammates.
Foul on 32, May Gilmore.
Foul goes to May Gilmore. First foul of the half.
Kupta inbound.
All right, Lucero with it on top of the key. Putting the moves on Howard.
Howard had pressured there, almost took the ball out for a steal.
Lucero now driving inside. Layup blocked. Cleveland second chance, no good. Ball go out of bounds and it'll be Chieftain basketball.
So since the Patriots were up by 10 points, they've let Bellevue East go on a 4-0 run here. Got to get back on track.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Mason.
And you
Patriots definitely need to answer back.
You can't make those mistakes of letting the ball go out of the bounds from trying to rebound it either. Got to clean that up.
They're definitely still putting pressure on the Chieftains, though. Getting their arms up, trying to get the blocks that they need.
Yep, the Patriots been really forcing Bellevue East to take some shots that they might have not felt like comfortable with.
Wilson with the layup for 2. Timeout on the Patriots. So this will be a full timeout, so we'll see you back here in a minute.
The Patriots are going to try and refocus things. Bellevue East on a 6-0 run now.
Yeah. I mean, so I guess actually while we're on timeout here, where are we? Oh, sorry. Give us a second. Apologies, we're having some technical issues upstairs. We're trying to get them fixed as we speak. And welcome back to Millard South Media. Patriots just took a full timeout. Looks like Patriots will have possession on the ball to come off of the timeout.
Yep. Kupta about to inbound around midcourt. Gonna give it out to Jayla Cleveland.
Foul on the Chieftains.
I think Hayden Kors drawing a foul there, so she's gonna go to the line.
Maya Weber, her third. Peyton Forrest at the line, shooting 2.
Foul was on number 20, Maya Weber, for the Chieftains. Third foul of the half for her, and third team foul.
This is the first one.
Oh, sorry, first.
Up to the line for the second. And she makes that one.
Patriots still holding on to a 5-point lead here with just under 2 minutes to go.
She's going to go to the line and one after making that mid-range shot. Back down to only a 3-point deficit for Bellevue East. Maya Weber at the line, I believe.
Yep. Maya Weber going up for one. Just rings right out, but we're going back to the Patriot end of
from the
things.
corner, misses.
And out of bounds on the Chieftains. That was number 2, Zoe Howard.
So Bellevue East kind of making this mistake, getting that rebound, accidentally stepping out of bounds that the Patriots were doing earlier. So the Patriots are going to look to capitalize off this. Hayden Kors now with it. Kupta trying to drive in the paint. She gets the contested layup.
And this is what we like to see. Got out of bounds on the Chieftains, and Patriots came back with a very good burst of energy. And like you said, with having Kupta get the layup.
Senior Wilson now with it. Out to the wing. Along the baseline now.
Patriots keeping pressure on the Chieftains.
Morgan Simmons getting the turnover. Looks like Macy Kuta got a bit of a knockdown there unnecessarily. Morgan Timmons from the wing. Misses.
Rebound by Gilmore. Torres forces a steal. Back over to Timmons. Second chance three-pointer on the wing. No good. Rebound by Jackson. Shot clock is off. They're pushing the pace. One-on-one. Weber puts up a layup. No good, but she'll go to the line for a pair.
On the Patriots.
All right, and welcome back, Wilson. Hopefully we got those technical issues upstairs sorted out.
You know, somewhat. It's never always figured out here on Millard South Media. It's always one thing you got to fix.
I can definitely say, with my time and then coming back these couple of times, it's never a true Millard South Media broadcast without a couple technical issues here and there.
Oh, absolutely, and then that's the same for every other high school broadcasting program.
It's just a reality for everyone.
Absolutely.
This third quarter has definitely been very aggressive on the back half of things.
Absolutely, yeah.
Been hearing the crowd get very riled up over some fouls that they thought should have been called, especially recently on Kupta getting shouldered to the ground and then getting shouldered again as she got back up.
Timmons to inbound, 24 seconds left. Patriots can take the last shot if they choose to do so with the shot clock being off. Timmons will bring her across the timeline. She'll drive inside, now feeding Duro. Puts up a right-handed layup, got it, rolls home. Shot clock is running. 8 seconds, Wilson with it. 5 seconds. Guarded closely by Duro. Has to put it up 1 second, and they just did not see the time, did not get a single shot off, and that's how it will go to the fourth quarter. Millard South up 40-35. 8 minutes away from getting a big win here at Larry Ribble Court. Jam the Gym night. And welcome back to Millard South Media. Fourth quarter getting underway here, and the Patriots have the lead 40-35. Again, if you're just joining us, I'm Wilson Dittman, joined alongside my partners Mason Steinhoff and Brandon Schmieding, getting ready for a phenomenal ending. Duro with it. Driving inside or on the right-hand side. Gives it off to Kupta, puts up a three-pointer, no good. Rebound Jackson. She'll bring across the floor, tries to get to Wilson, poke three, Kupta now with it. Trying to go to the other end. Think she should slow things down. They're going to call a foul on the floor. Looks like Jackson might have hooked her arm.
Foul on the Chieftains, number 12, Bernard Jackson.
Foul was confirmed to be on number 12, Jackson. And that
Patriot ball.
Chieftains keep the pressure on number 24, Jordan Frericks.
Yep,
Sorry, new to the pronunciations here.
you got it.
But the ball did stay with the Patriots because it did seem to be tipped out by the Chieftains.
Yep, Millard South with it. Macy Kupta on the wing, guarded closely by the star freshman. Now Timmons, she'll drive inside on Jones. Right-handed layup off the glass. Got it by Morgan Timmons. She's been phenomenal today. It's the Morgan Timmons breakout game.
Definitely what we would like to see. Freshman new to the crew, having some breakout plays so far today. Like we saw earlier, I believe it was right before halftime, got that last second three-pointer. And now with these bursts of energy leading to amazing layups.
For her second first team foul.
Foul on the Patriots, number 11, Bella Lucero Minor. Number 32, May Gilmore, up for the Chieftains. Already shot one, going up for another.
Second free throw for her, got it. Leads cut back down to 5. Kupta looked like she almost got away with the travel. Looks like that right foot came down. That's those turnovers you can't afford to have right now if you're Millard South trying to secure a win.
This game is definitely a high-pressure game right now. Seeing a lot of turnovers and fouls recently.
Yep, surely a lot of possessions changes.
Number 12, Jackson for the Chieftains is seeming to be having like some kind of hip or knee problem, kind of wiggling around there. Hopefully she's doing all right.
Wilson with a nice play off the glass.
Wilson scoring.
Yeah, Jackson on Bellevue East is gimping around right now.
Rebound for Eric, second chance, no good. There'll be a foul on the floor, she'll get 2 shots.
Zoe Howard whistled for her third, second team foul. Fredericks at the line.
And that was Zoe Howard charged with the foul there. Her third of the game, second team foul.
Jordan Frericks, sophomore at the line, missing the first one.
Still got one more to shoot out. Hopefully can extend this lead to 4.
Free throws will make or break you.
We've seen lots of games that have been make or break with free throws.
Frericks gets the second one, lead to 4. She'll check out. Jackson will bring across the timeline. Now Wilson. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Fighting for the board, and Weber will get under it. She has another shot, no good. Gets her board once more. Bad pass, Kupta gets the steal. Now going on the fast break, 2-on-3, and she'll slow things down. Finds Lucero on the wing, fakes a 3-pointer. Spin move, driving inside. Ball's poked free from Jackson.
That definitely was a good play there by Kupta, getting the tip off on the pass. Got it down to the Patriot end, and even though there was no score there, it was still an amazing play.
Feeding Gilmore inside the paint. Tough little turnaround Jay, no good. Rebound Timmons. Another top, continuing to go quick on offense. Kupta fouled inside the paint, on the floor.
Seems like lately Kupta hasn't been able to catch a break.
Gabby Hassenkamp checking in.
Also behind the back move by Wilson, drops Timmons. Euro step layup, no good. Rebound Weber. Back over to Wilson, second chance layup, this time it goes in. And Millard South just struggling to box out, gets rebounds. We'll give it Timmons up on their side of the court. Now over to Hazenkamp on the wing, guarded closely by Weber. Gives it over to Cleveland, she fakes a 3-pointer. Puts up a tough layup. Oh, good. I mean, that was a shot you cannot afford to take right there.
Yep, I think the Patriots need to slow it down a little bit. Right now you have a 2-point lead. You did have a 10-point lead at one point, but I think they need to be patient and wait for shot opportunities to open up.
Yeah, like you said, Mason, and Patriots definitely need to try and slow things down because they're trying to push too hard with this. They're getting fast, and they're starting to get a little sloppy, but it doesn't matter. Gabby Hassenkamp with the layup.
Now the crowd's starting to get into it. Patriots on the verge of a victory with a sellout crowd. Full house. Foul on the floor. That'll go on Millard South.
Foul charge to Patriots 21, Gabby Hassenkamp, her first.
That'll go on Hazenkamp, and excuse me, that'll be a shooting foul. And that'll bring Howard to the line for a pair.
Zoe Howard at the line. She makes the first Lucero minor
First free
backhand.
throw, good.
Just under 4.5 minutes left, and it's getting back to being a close game. Patriots did have a very sustainable lead early on, but the Chieftains are answering back.
Cleveland on the other end. Patriots up 2. Need a bucket here. Lucero gives it over to Cleveland. Pump fake. Oh, travel. Man, that'll kill you.
It's like Coach Thorne isn't very happy about that.
Fans
Neither
weren't
is the
either.
crowd. Yeah.
Chieftains trying to get a bucket to tie this game or take the lead. Wilson gives it over to Gilmore. Now Howard. She takes a three-pointer on the wing. No good. Rebound, Jayla Cleveland. And if you're Millard South, you got to start to slow things down here. You're up 2. Gonna let that clock drain. Lucero trying to find someone to pass to. Now finds Timmons. Timmons backing down. Great ball movement. 3:30 left here in the fourth quarter.
Can't be careless with the basketball right now.
Lucero, left-handed layup, no good. Rebound by Howard. Both teams cannot buy a bucket.
I would definitely say.
Three-pointer by Wilson. Got it!
Sorry about that.
Wow. And now we're going to take the lead.
Honestly, right now for either teams, the pace needs to be slowed down a little bit, run that clock out, but most importantly, still got to connect your shots there.
Timmons will drive inside. Now gives off to Duro. Patriots trailing for the first time in a long time. Timmons on a three-pointer of her own. Got it by Morgan Timmons! She's been on fire today. Crowd get into it here. You wouldn't expect anything less.
And who else but Timmons to go head for head with these three-pointers against the Chieftains?
Another offensive rebound for Bellevue East. There'll be a foul on the floor by Morgan.
Foul touching Patriots number 12.
And again, if there's a reason why Millard South loses this game today, you can chalk it up to about one thing, and that's defensive rebounding. They have not been able to box out double-digit offensive boards right now for the Chieftains. Gilmore, easy layup, and this game is back to being tied. Millard South needs to slow things down. Gives over to Timmons. Another three-pointer on the corner. It's up. It's no good. Rebound Cleveland. Another chance for Timmons on the wing. Three-pointers up. No good once more. And this time, Bellevue East comes down with it. Man, they gave us a shock here.
They had it.
This place was about to erupt.
They had us up and out of our seats.
Now Bellevue East doing the wise thing, slowing things down.
2 minutes left. Tie game, 48 apiece.
Duro guarding her closely, gives off to Gilmore at the top of the key. Now back over to Wilson. Step back, Jay, no good. Ball goes out, and it will be off of Timmons. Man, Patriots cannot buy a break.
Yep, and they've struggled all game long with that, Wilson, trying to get those defensive rebounds and being sloppy with the basketball and having it go out of bounds. Cannot have that happen.
We had Gabby Hasenkamp go in for Timmons, and now timeout for the Patriots.
And I think many would agree that what just happened is playing out clumsiness, right? There's a joke that's been made where clumsiness has sort of become a skill in basketball.
The cheerleaders are giving away free T-shirts. We're trying to get one. Oh, no, just missed. Just missed. And
One just went right above us.
the stream crew cannot buy a T-shirt. What can I say, folks?
Oh,
All of our hard work and no T-shirt rewarded. That's tough.
1 minute 48 left to go. Chieftains with possession under their own basketball. Man, this is going to be a good finish.
got number 32, Gilmore, inbounding for the Chieftains.
She throws up a lazy pass. Duro takes over. Fast break, 2-on-1. Lucero fouled. Layup no good, but she'll go line for 2.
See, and like I've been saying all day, these fouls are proving crucial for the Chieftains.
And like I was saying about clumsiness earlier, this is the time where you can't be clumsy with the basketball, and it's something that's just been a growing, continuous part, I think, in the sport of basketball worldwide.
First one goes up and out for
Gotta
Patriots.
hit those if you're Lucero. Another killer for the Patriots. Hit your free throws. Second one on the way from the charity stripe. This one no good as well. 0 for 2. That's a missed opportunity.
Now we're still under 2 minutes, still tied 48 each. Hopefully either team can answer back.
Gilmore guarded closer by Cleveland. Back over to Wilson.
At this point in the game, as close as it is, you got to have that defensive pressure and can't allow wide open shots.
Another tough pass. Bellevue East keeps it. Jackson drives inside. Now kicks over to Howard. Wide open three-pointer on the way. No good. Air ball. Wilson fights for the board, and there's another foul on the floor on the Patriots. Oh, no, this will go on Wilson. Tania Wilson is called for the foul.
Wow, and she was the one that got knocked out of bounds, it looked like.
Looks like she might have tried to draw it even. They're going to call that on her. It'll be Patriots ball. Minute 13. Tie ball game here at 48. Jam the Gym night. This place is ready to erupt. Kupta gives over to Hazenkamp on the wing. Back over to Lucero. Minute left to go officially. Back over to Kupta. Now Hazenkamp. Duro, top of the key. Kupta. Great ball movement along the perimeter. Now feeding Jayla Cleveland. Tough pass, and that is a steal. Cannot afford that at this point in the ball game. Jackson on the other end. There will be a timeout by the coaching staff. 41 seconds left. Well, boys, looks like there's about one possession left for both teams. If Bellevue East does not make this bucket on their possession, you like to think the Patriots will just take as much time as they need, run this clock down, see if they can find a good look. What would you do right now if you're Ben Thorne there in the huddle talking to him?
I honestly, I'd be telling him to keep the pressure on, but at the same time, try not to be handsy. Don't draw fouls, because this whole game, for both sides, fouls have been proving very, very crucial on both sides.
Yep, and I just say don't let them drive into the paint. I think if you keep them on the perimeter, we've seen Bellevue East miss a lot of three-point shots. So I think if you keep them on the perimeter and don't allow them to get close to the basket along the baseline, I think you can get the ball back. Get the possession back here.
Sorry about that, Mason.
Yep, and if you do get the basketball back, don't force anything. It's a tie game. Wait for a shot to open up.
Here we go. Tania Wilson do inbound. All tied up at 48. She'll give it over to Jackson. Guarded closely by Duro. See man-to-man defense from the Patriots.
This is, right now, this is still anyone's game.
Wilson now on the wing. Puts up a three-pointer contested. Got it by Tania Wilson. Bellevue East takes the lead. The star-studded freshman comes up clutch again. Millard South needs a response. Lucero on the other end. And there will be a timeout by Ben Thorne. And we'll discuss this one.
That honestly was a good call by Thorne. Big three-pointer for the Chieftains that just rang through. And you had the players on the Patriots running the ball inside the paint, but their best bet right now is to maybe even get Timmons back out there, hopefully for another crucial three-pointer.
You have 19 seconds left. Your Coach Thorne got to draw up something creative. And it's got to be a three-point shot, too.
I don't think it necessarily has to be, especially with the way Bellevue East have been shooting from the free throw line. Can try to get just a high percentage look. Can be a layup, can be a mid-range J. Just got to foul him instantly. And really what has worked today, although has been those three-pointers by Morgan Timmons, by Abby Duro. If you can get one of your good shooters wide open, that'd be a good look. Other than that, I look to find Bella Lucero. She's been crappy inside the paint. That's the hot hand there. And let's see what Coach Thorne cooks up here. Down 3.
Yep, and if they're going to go for the layup, they got to do it fast.
Timmons to inbound. Having trouble finding somebody to pass to. Now throws up to Lucero. That's taken away by Wilson on the other end. One-on-one layup. Got it. Sloppy once again from Millard South. Got to go quick here if you're Abby Duro. Gives it over to Timmons. Needs to throw up something, and she has trouble with it. It'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with Millard South.
Essentially got 5 seconds on the clock left for the Patriots.
Got to throw up something very quick. They give it off to Cleveland. Cleveland, you got to throw something up. Now Kupta, shot does not get off in time, but that'll be it. That'll be it here at Laird Ribble Court. Bellevue East comes into Millard South and gets it done and gets back in the win column to move to 7-5 on the year with a 53-48 victory over your Millard South Patriots.
Definitely a hard-fought loss for the Patriots, though. Most of the game, especially here in the back half, they were going point for point with each other. But as these last few minutes proved crucial to both teams, it was just a matter of who could connect their shots better.
This is one of those games where it feels like it was a missed opportunity for Millard South. You're trying to get going in the second semester. You have a very talented opponent against Bellevue East. You were up even close to double digits in this game. You gave it away as the game progressed. You couldn't have somebody who could make a big shot for you. And, you know, talent always wins, and Senior Wilson was the most talented player on the court today. Hits that big three, won the game for Bellevue East. So just a missed opportunity, but one of those games where, you know, Millard South, hopefully they can add on to this and get a win tomorrow against Omaha South.
Yep, the Chieftains were the ones to clutch up, lock in at the end, and that was the deciding factor.
Well, that was the girls' game here on Millard South Media. Do not go away, though. The boys' game coming up in about 20 minutes. You're going to want to be here for that. See you then.
First up is